A method is a way of doing something. You must use your interests to choose your learning methods. And notice here, oh, sorry, guys, I always lose my, there it is. Your interests, your methods. What does this mean? Your methods will be unique or special to you. So you will not have the same methods as me. Maybe we'll have one similar method, but they will be different depending on what your interests are. Okay. So we're going to make some methods. Another great thing to do if you're having a hard time is talk to others about how they learn too. You can also just use a search engine like Google to look up how to learn methods, study methods. Or maybe, again, I gave the example of movies. You can just search how to study English using movies, how to study English using blank, right? And you can find some interesting methods and find one or two that works for you. So, next, now that you have thought about what you enjoy, let's talk about some methods. So, here are some things that I might enjoy, right? I like reading fiction books. I like going to coffee shops. I like playing online games. I like painting, and I like listening to music. Great. So, these are all things that I enjoy. So, now I want to add English to it. How can I use what I enjoy to learn English, right? Add English to my hobbies and interests. So let's take a look at some sample methods for each of these. And you can think about your hobbies and interests and how you might add English to them. So, number one, I like reading fiction books. Well, this one's probably easy, right? You can read the English version of your favorite book. For example, maybe you really love a classic novel and you've read it so many times and you know it is available in English. Well, try reading it in English. This is a great method because you already know the story, right? So, because it's not a new story, it's easier to start to learn the language around the story when you already kind of know what's happening, who the characters are, what the plot is, and so on. Okay, number two, I like going to coffee shops. Oh, this one's a little more tricky. If I love going to coffee shops and love drinking coffee and making it and so on, I can always study coffee culture in blank speaking countries. So, of course, if you're learning English, you want to maybe study coffee culture in English speaking countries. So, learning language is not just about vocabulary, right? Culture is language is a part of culture, culture is a part of language. So, learning the language around different parts of culture, like music culture, movie culture, in this case, coffee culture, can be a great way to learn to talk about something you really like in a second language, right? Great to always start with things that you enjoy because you want to actually learn how to talk about those things. You actually enjoy those things. Okay, number three, I like playing online games. Okay, so what can I do to use English if I really just want to play games with my free time? You can try to play on an English server, like the US server, the Australia server, whatever is close to you geographically and easy to use. Maybe it doesn't have too much lag. And play on an English server, especially games that have an open chat section. And you can type, right? Chat with English speakers, read, see what they're talking about. Though this isn't the best way to learn formal English, it's a great way to learn slang and kind of the way people talk to each other in that environment. And again, culture, right? So you can see inside gaming culture in different countries. Okay, how about painting or really any hobby? For example, let's say you really, really love painting. Read about your favorite artists' art and lives in English. So, who do you love? Which artists inspire you or make you want to paint? Well, one method you could possibly use is to read about your favorite artists' art, their pieces, right? And their lives in English. And finally, listening to music. You can explore English music and study the lyrics. So, again, each of these also has culture in it too, which is great, right? We're learning about coffee culture, gaming culture, paint, maybe art culture, music culture, and so on. So, these are all example methods. So, think about what you enjoy and how you can add English to it.